Imagine by John Lennon, one of the most famous piano-based songs in the world ever. A song so legendary I've got zero chance of using any of its music in this video. But I want to talk today about that white piano that John Lennon recorded Imagine on. He didn't record Imagine on that piano, but I've seen the photos. There's newspapers that say he did it. The video, he's playing it in the video. I've even got this flipping big poster, look. Well, he didn't. And did you know George Michael bought that piano? No, he didn't. The one that George Michael bought, that's the one that he wrote it on and recorded it on. He didn't compose it on the same one that he wrote it on. I'm confused. Okay, let's break it down. It happened like this. So here's the story of the various pianos that John Lennon used for writing, recording and videoing Imagine. So even as recently as last week, I was getting confused, and that's what's prompted me to make this video. I made some incorrect posts on social media about it. I was at the Strawberry Field Visitor Centre in Liverpool last week, and there's a piano there, and it says above that this is the piano that John Lennon composed and recorded Imagine on. And I believe that. I know this to be the piano that George Michael bought about 20 years ago because he wanted to keep it from being in the hands of a private collector. He wanted the world to see it basically. But did he compose and record it on that piano? Fortunately, the Imagine recording sessions are really well documented, not only in writing but the film that we've got, the Gimme Some Truth film that showed the making of the album, and those clips have been used in all sorts of things over the years, and they're really useful for us to be able to pinpoint what happened, who used what and when. So for writing the song, John used a completely different piano, and it was just last week that the John Lennon Facebook account posted a picture of this particular piano that John kept upstairs in a room at Tittenhurst Park where he was living at the time with Yoko. And this is a piano that he loved to play, and he used to write songs on this piano before he got anywhere near his recording studio. This piano's never been seen in public, so I don't know the whereabouts of it at the moment, but in terms of writing the song, it's this battered old piano that John actually composed the song on. So then the story moves down to John's recording studio that was in Tittenhurst Park. John did a first run through of the song for Nicky Hopkins, the keyboard player, Klaus Voormann, the bass player, and other assorted people who were around at the time. He played the song on this Steinway Z piano that was in his recording studio at the time. So this is what he used to do a run through of the song, just to show the other people exactly what the song was all about. John did then try to record Imagine on the white piano, this famous white piano that was used in the video. John had bought it for Yoko for a birthday just recently beforehand, and he tried to record the song on this piano. He was wearing headphones and the other players were playing other bits of instrumentation, drums, keyboards, etc., while John was playing along in that room. If you've got the Imagine box set there, if you look for Imagine Take 1, that's the one that John did on his white piano that was kept in a separate room. But it was quite a busy arrangement, and you hear John say to Phil Spector at the end of this that he thinks that it should just be a kind of a piano-only song. They then try a take on that same Steinway white piano with John playing his normal Imagine chords and Nicky Hopkins sat next to him playing the same but an octave higher. There's then an important part of this story where they abandon the white piano for recording, because you hear Phil Spector say to John through his headphones that the room's not suitable, I think it's too echoey, there's too much noise going on. So you hear John saying the Gimme Some Truth film, oh, it's only taking him an hour to tell us that the noise spreads in this room. So from that point onwards, for recording Imagine, they do not use that white piano. They move back into John's main studio room and they go back to the Steinway Z piano, and that's what the song's recorded on. Now this is also the piano that George Michael bought. This one that it was recorded on, the Steinway Z, that one that was, once George Michael bought it, it was lent to the Beatles Story Museum in Liverpool. It was there for quite a while. It then went off to America, and there was various places in the USA that had it for quite a while. Now it's in the Strawberry Field Visitor Centre in Liverpool, but their caption above, as I say, it says that it was composed and recorded Imagine on that piano, but it was only recorded on that As we said earlier, it was composed on that battered old piano that he had, that he kept upstairs in a different room. Then when it came to make the video for the song, then we've got the famous white piano. That's where that comes into play. Obviously it's a video, John's miming the song, but they've got it in that fantastic white room where Yoko's opening all the windows as the song progresses, and John's playing it on that white piano. But let's be clear that that piano is not the one that he actually recorded the song on. So there's actually 3 different pianos part of this story. He composed it on this battered old one that he kept in a separate room at Tittenhurst Park. He tried to record the song on the white Steinway, but that didn't work, so he recorded it on the Steinway Z, this upright piano that then George Michael bought, and we can see a photograph here of George playing that piano after he'd bought it, and he did use it on one of his albums, and that's the piano that's now at Strawberry Field, and the white piano is then used for the video for the song. So I was certainly confused. I didn't realise that there was 3 different pianos, and I didn't realise what was used where. So now that I've got it clear in my head, I thought, let's tell the story, because, you know, if I'm confused, then there might be some other people as well who didn't realise this. That's all from me for now. Here's some other videos that you might be interested in. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.